This is my third show in a row. It's my third show in a row. My third video in a row. I start out talking about politics of fear, the border. And I got some papers, some notes and stuff. Politics of fear. The migrants is coming. Be scared. Be scared. We're gonna send the military, and they got smallpox, and they gonna overrun. They overran the Mexican military, and they coming. They coming, trying to scare you because you have nothing to run on. I'm gonna scare you, so I'm gonna do the politics of fear. Because if Democrats tell the truth, have a laser focus messaging apparatus, and tell the truth is scary. That's drummed up fake stuff about this caravan. That's fake. I'm gonna tell the truth and scare you. Mitch, I'm gonna scare you. Mitch McConnell, the Senate Majority Leader. He is a man of his word. You know he's a man of his word. He said there wasn't gonna be no votes on Merrick Garland when President Obama nominated him. There wasn't no vote. They stole the chair. Some other stuff he said, I don't follow him too much. When he was talking about now Justice Kavanaugh, don't worry about all this stuff that's going on about Me Too allegations. We're gonna plow right through this. That man is on the Supreme Court, right? So we agree that he's a credible guy. He say what he mean. He mean what he say. He's credible, right? These are fear tactics. I'm speaking fear tactics to you. He said, first of all, the tax cut bill to this point, the 1.5 trillion is not paying for itself. What happened? Something happened. Stop. Okay. I'm sorry, the screen switched. I didn't press nothing. But anyway, I got bad weather. I hope I don't lose my connection. He's credible, Mitch McConnell. The tax bill is not paying for itself. Congressional Budget Office said so. He said the tax cut is not the problem. We're going to have to look at the entitlement programs. He's a credible man, right? They're going to cut your Social Security. All you 60-year-olds, 50, upper 50s, 60s, all of us. They've been working all our life and paid into this system. The Republicans, if they stay in power, they're going to cut your Social Security. They're going to cut your Medicaid. They're going to cut your Medicare. Okay? And entitlement programs. They're going to cut. Not only that, you are made by that party to feel guilty because you need government assistance. But you are people out there that's working hard every day, working enough hours every day. But because these corporations not really paying you a living wage, you still qualify for food stamps. They're gonna cut food stamps too. They're gonna cut Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, Meals on Wheels, food stamps. Okay, I'm scaring you with the truth, so you should be scared. Instead of worrying about some migrants. I'm just going through random notes I got. Turfs. This turf war. You know, turfs is a tax. Where is the what's that man name? Is he even still around? Grover Northwest or something like that? The Tea Party. Turf is a tax. Be scared. A turf is a tax. I'm just reading random notes in no particular orders. Be scared. Be scared of this. A turf is a tax. Be scared of that. Be scared. Farmers struggling to store crops as U.S. turfs start to take their toll. Soybean farmers in the Dakotas are paying a heavy price in the ongoing Trump and Republican trade war with China. Be scared of the turf war. Not no migrants that's looking for a better life. Be scared of that. I'm just reading other stuff. Be scared. Let me tell you about this tax scam bill. I mentioned in another video, but I'm talking about the economy pretty much now, trying to scare you. Be scared. This tax bill that they passed. All right. The top 1% of earners and corporations. I'm trying to name recognizable people that you know, like Oprah Winfrey, Rush Limbaugh, Sean Hannity, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga. Most athletes, most athletes, because they're the minimum wage, their minimum salary, especially NBA and baseball, their minimum salary put them in the top 1%. The top 1% of this tax bill that just got passed, top 1%, they get right now an average of $51,000 of tax relief. You and me, I didn't vote for Republicans, but it's people like us, truckers, hospital workers, restaurant workers, hotel workers, trades workers. People like us put these people in power. You know what and that tax cut was supposed to be for us. You know what your average benefit from that tax cut? The richest of the rich, the Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady's of the world, and LeBron James and Steph Curry's and Rush Limbaugh's of the world. $51,000. You know what ours is? $20 a week, $80 a month, $960 a year on average. On average. Some people make that amount. Some people probably make less than that. Some people make more. That's an average. So be mad about that. That tax cut is for the rich. So be mad at that. Another thing about that tax cut. And then the little tax cut, the little tax benefit that we did get, it's going to sunset. It's going to sunset in 2025. When ours sunset, theirs are made to be permanent. Permanent. So basically, when ours stop, that's going to roll over to them and make theirs bigger. So be mad and scared about that. I got these notes. You can go on AmericansForTaxFairness.org and do your own research. All right. Some of these companies gave their employees a bonus, and you deserve your bonus and so much more. You deserve the bonus that you got and so much more. But let me tell you, let me show you something like this, like Apple. I think Apple didn't have to pay tax on, like, they got a tax break of like $40 billion on foreign money. They didn't even tax it. They let them move it back here for free. Apple, they getting over $5 billion. So a big company like Apple is getting money from the federal government. All this debt we in, $23 trillion in counting. Apple is getting money from the federal government. Can you believe that? They gave their employees um uh, um they gave their employees a 401, some money for their 401ks. They didn't give bonus. They gave them money to their 401ks. The employees deserve it. Don't get me wrong. But Apple in 2017, they made 215 billion dollars. That's daggone near a quarter of $1 trillion. They made 215.64 billion dollars in 2017. So they make enough money to give their employees a bonus or money. That's how the tax scam work. So you should be mad about that. That's how the tax scam work. They getting they their revenue was 215.64 billion dollars in 2017, but they getting $5 billion from the federal government forever. Yours is going to stop in 2025. They getting theirs forever, and they only had to do something for their employees that one time. That's how the scam work. Be mad at that, not at no immigrants. Same with Walmart. I got a couple examples on Walmart. They getting they get their employees bonuses. They deserved it, much needed. They getting $2.2 billion a year for life from the federal government. They made four. They made 496.9 billion dollars. What they doing getting money from the federal government? And they made $496.9 billion in 2017. They have enough money to give their employees their own bonus. They don't supposed to get money from the federal government. And the same thing, AT&T, I think they gave a bonus of up to $1,000. In 2017, they made $41.68 billion. That's how the tax scam works. So you be mad at that. You be afraid about that. And then they getting $2 billion a year from the federal government. I fundamentally believe that money, as much debt as this country is in, $1 trillion deficits, 23, $24 trillion national deficit. I fundamentally believe that these banks and corporations, AT&T, Walmart, Apple, should not be getting money from the federal government. So be mad about that. Be scared about that. This is my fear show. I want you to be scared. What other notes I got here? I told you about that tax cut. 51 per household for the top 1%. Your household, $960 per year. When ours in 2025, it's gonna be more for them. Give corporations a permanent tax cut, but a temporary tax cut to individuals and families. Just like I said, the corporate tax rate is slashed from 35% to 21%, puts Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, public education, and other services, food stamps, and other service for working families on the chopping block by adding 1.5 to 2.2 trillion to the national debt. That's how much that tax cut is adding to the national debt. Just like I said, it's not paying for itself. So those programs, Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, education, food stamps, other service for working family, you're gonna put all that on the chopping block. Aren't you tired of not voting for yourself and making the richer richer? Partially pays partially pays for the tax cut by stripping 13 million Americans of their health insurance, which will then raise insurance premiums by 10% on the individual markets. You only get $960 for your tax you saving on average. Partially pays for the tax cut by stripping 13 million Americans of their health insurance, which will then raise insurance premiums by 10% on the individual markets. The insurance hike will cost the typical family 2,000 more per year if their premiums are not subsidized. That's why they're scaring you. That's why they're trying to scare you. I'm gonna scare you, make you look this way while I'm taking from you, picking your pockets. It kills jobs, encourage more corporations to outsource their operations. hmm See, that's what I just said. Hands 400 billion tax break to corporations with 2.6 trillion untaxed profits offshore at the end of 2017. Apple will save 40 billion, and Microsoft is likely to save 25 billion. So these big corporations getting money, and saving money on the money they supposed to be bringing back. It's a big one. And once again, here's another one. What? Because them keep getting richer. This will happen to us. Reduce the popular state and local tax deductions used by a million of middle class families. This will put pressure on states and local budgets, forcing cuts to education. Education always get cut, and other local funding priorities. This is a big one. Gives an 11. Once we are done, once ours end in 2025, this is what it's going to do. It's going to give an 11 million a year tax cut to Donald Trump. And people in his category, in his class, they're going to get $11 million a year on tax cut. It doesn't close any special interest loopholes for real estate develop, developers. It will do little to boost the economy. This is the tax cut or create jobs. So be scared. I want y'all to be scared about that. Turf wars turf wars. 200 could cost the country 250,000 jobs. They're trying to go ahead with plans to impose new tariffs on another 200 billion worth of China products. We can lose $250,000 because of Republican turf war. So be scared. I want you all to be scared. Be scared, okay? I'm trying to scare you. Turf war. It's hurting Harley Davidson, Mid Continental Nails, Rec Silicone, Solar Energy Industries Associates, General Motors, BMW, Volvo. Volvo just opened up a new plant in Ridgeville, South Carolina, and promised that 4,000 new employees will eventually work there. The company is now saying it may have to break its hiring promise because of the Trump Republican administration steel tariffs and the threat to the threat of retaliation tariffs by other countries. So don't be scared about no immigrants. Be scared. They're gonna take your social security. They're gonna take your Medicare. They're gonna take your Medicaid. They're gonna cut education. You work hard. If you need them damn food stamps, you need them. Don't let them belittle you. It's not your fault that you work hard, 2 jobs, and you still can qualify for those food stamps because these corporations getting all the money ain't paying you enough. They're gonna cut them food stamps. Be scared. That's the politics of fear. Be scared. Not about no daggone migrants coming. That's what you need to be scared of. Be scared. They're gonna bring pre-existing conditions back. They're gonna bring caps on your health coverage. If you get sick and have to pay $50,000, the insurance company gonna say, "Well, we ain't coming, but 25,000 this." You gonna pay your premium on that 25,000, and you gonna be responsible for your portion that they gonna cover. The other 25,000, you on your own. If you let them stay in power and they repeal this Affordable Care Act, so be scared of that. Be scared of pre-existing condition. You covered now. If you have to change jobs, and first time you gotta go to the doctor with that back pain, that's pre-existing. They're not gonna cover it, or they're gonna charge you more if this bill is repealed. Be scared of that. Be pissed that these corporations get all the money. Their tax cuts are for life. Corporations making 40, 400, $200 million a year is getting money from the federal treasury. As much debt as this country is in. Be mad at that. That's what you be mad of. Be mad at that. Be mad at that. Be mad that your tax cut is $20 a week, $40 a month, bi-weekly $80 a month on average. But the richest of the rich right now is getting on average 51,000 per household. Then when our sunset, theirs will be permanent. They gonna get more. People in the president earning class potential will be getting up to $11 million in tax cuts. Be mad at that. Be fearful of that. Thank you. If you come back later on and watch this video, thank you for watching. If you like it, I'm not an LLC. Share it with somebody.